Hi, I'm Mike Ridge with Avtec. I wanted to go over today some new features that are coming out in Scout 4.3. So today we'll be talking about what's new with our capacity max support, some changes that we've made for Link Capacity Plus, and then finally our Ranger promotion for Q1 and Q2 of 2017. So Scout 4.3 introduces wireline support for Capacity Max that was qualified with release 2.7 of your Capacity Max firmware, and we use, as we have with our Connect Plus and Link Capacity Plus, direct IP connection to the radio infrastructure. You'll be happy to know that from a quoting standpoint, the model numbers for your VP gate licenses and ARC configuration and Scout consoles are all quoted the exact same way. There's no change there. We still support redundant connections to the radio infrastructure, and all of the features that you did enjoy with Connect Plus are supported in Capacity Max. We do have a new capability guide that you can find on your Google Drive at the URL there shown below. But I did want to talk about one change with encryption. With the other MOTOTRBO platforms, we had supported enhanced privacy. AES encryption is now an option with Capacity Max, but it is subject to approval from your territory VP to enable that in the system before it hits the field. But the console is capable of AES encryption, and at least on the console side, there is no additional charge for that feature. With Link Capacity Plus, we've introduced a new capability called Dynamic Talk Group. It seems we have quite a number of installations out there where the number of console seats are small, but the number of talk paths or talk groups in the radio infrastructure are quite large. And that caused a problem with the way Avtec prices out our system. That tended to make our solution much more costly than other competitive solutions on the market. So what we've done is we've taken our endpoints and segmented them into two tiers, static and dynamic. So the static tier is the same configuration that we've always had, where you have an endpoint icon on your Scout user interface that corresponds to a talk group in the radio infrastructure. The dynamic endpoints are what's new. And what we can do is we can put a single endpoint pad on your Scout user interface and give you a pick list that you can dynamically pick from. And that only consumes one talk path license from the system. So that would reduce the cost of the VP gate endpoint licensing with Link Capacity Plus. As a matter of practice, you would have on your screen one endpoint. Here we've shown it here as just an LCP talk group, and then you would get the pick list over here: police talk group, fire, ambulance, animal control. These would be subject to your system administrator configures that. And once the user picks the group he wants to use, the name appears over here on the pad, so you know which one you're talking on, and that's the one you're talking out on and listening to. Now, the benefit to that is it reduces the overall cost of the system, but the limitation is if you're talking on the fire group, as we've shown here, and someone is talking to you on one of the other groups, you will not hear them. It behaves very similarly to a mobile control station in that regard. But our suggestion is that if you have talk groups that you're really interested in always receiving audio from, set those up as static, as you always have. And then if you have some secondary groups that are occasionally used, maybe you want to consider using those in the dynamic tier to give you the best overall value for the system. These are some of the caveats here that we talked about. The console is using the dynamic talk group. He won't receive any audio or calls on other groups assigned to that talk path. You have a maximum of 99 groups you can assign to any one of those dynamic pads. And if you have your system segmented to perform local group calls, you'll need a dynamic group for each local group. Finally, I wanted to bring your attention to the Ranger promotion we have starting January 15th, and that goes through June 30th. You have the option that when you purchase a Scout console system, you can also purchase a Ranger console at up to a 90% discount. If you're not familiar with Ranger, that's our 4-channel software-based dispatching application that works with the VP-Gate infrastructure the same as our Scout console does. So you can mix and match these with your Scout dispatch consoles. Now we are limiting these to 3 per system during the promotion period, and it applies to new orders booked through your MOL using the promotion part numbers. They're shown, the DS Promo Ranger and DS Promo Ranger Mobile. And I think that's about it. Thank you for your time today.